Hi everyone, isn't that just the most incredible weather? Amazing! Back to lovely sunshine again. I think it would be good to start today with one of our sunshine songs. And I just love the one that says, "It's a happy day and I thank God for the weather." Because I do. I think it is beautiful out there. So why don't we sing that together? Hopefully you remember it. If you don't, play it over a few times and then you'll get to know it. It's a happy day and I thank God for the weather. It's a happy day and I'm living it for my Lord. It's a happy day and things are gonna get better. I'm living each day by the promises in God's word. Will we try that again? It's a happy day and I thank God for the weather. It's a happy day and I'm living it for my Lord. It's a happy day and things are gonna get better. I'm living each day by the promises in God's word. Do you remember we were looking at different way of making a sunflower, and we came up with this one using the fork to make the lovely petals around the sunflower? Well, today I've got two new ideas for you. For our first idea, boys and girls, we need to go out in the garden and get a nice leaf. If you try and find a leaf that's got lots of little veins on it, that makes it a wee bit more interesting. Okay, so look for a leaf that's got lots of little lines on it and it's not too smooth. Okay, have a wee look at what I did. Okay, so what we're doing here is I am painting a leaf with the yellow paint, and then the nice veins in the leaf are what's going to give us a lovely pattern. I'm pressing the leaf down onto the page and you can see that we can see the leaf shape. I'm doing it round in a circle shape so it's going to look like the sunflower. There we go. We're almost there. Just keep painting there. Painting the leaf with the yellow paint. Press it down, smooth it out and get the nice pattern effect on the page. Use some soup veg, some dried soup veg that I found in the cupboard, and I'm going to use that for the centre of my sunflower. But first I need to put lots and lots of Pritt stick glue in the middle so that the seeds all stick. This will give it a nice texture to our picture. So there we go. I'm just making sure that all the seeds stick firmly to the Pritt. And there it is. Now when I was in the garden, I found just a very fine stalk that had come off a plant somewhere. And I thought that would make a great stem for my sunflower. So again, I just need to make sure I've got lots of Pritt on the page and press the stem down very, very carefully where the Pritt stick is so that it's going to stick really, really well. And that's my sunflower pretty much finished. Let's have a look at it. Doesn't that look good? Okay, boys and girls, you'll have to have a go at making that, won't you? But here's another idea. I got a cardboard plate and I painted it with yellow paint all round, making sure that you get in all the little grooves at the edge as well. Lots of yellow paint. Don't leave any white bits out. We want to see it all covered so that it makes a really pretty sunflower. Almost there, just making sure I've got all the edges done. There we go. That's looking good. Now, once you've it all painted and whenever it's dried a bit, get some scissors and start to cut out the petals. It might be helpful if an adult drew the lines for you so that you know where to cut on your plate. And it's great practice, boys and girls, for whenever you're going to be using scissors in P1. We all need to be able to use our scissors, so let's get practicing while we're at home and make sure when we get to P1 we are able to use the scissors really, really well. So we just cut round and you can see the petals all starting to appear. It's starting to look more and more like a sunflower, isn't it? And right way round until we get to the very end. Be very, very careful now when you're using scissors, won't you? Don't want anybody having any accidents with them. There we go. And now we've got the sunflower shape. Super. Now the next thing I did was I went on the internet and I looked for photographs of sunflowers, and I printed one off and I cut out the center part where all those seeds, sunflower seeds, are. So I've got a nice circle shape and I used my Pritt stick and stuck that onto my sunflower. The next thing I did was look for something for a stem, and I happen to have some nice long green straws. If you don't have a green straw at home, well, you could just use a piece of green paper cut into a long thin shape for the stem, or you could paint a piece of paper green and cut it into a stem shape. Anything like that would be great. I happen to have painted 2 plates, so what I did was I cut the second one out, put some more glue on it, and I decided to stick it behind the sunflower just to make it look like it's got even more petals. You could do the same, you could paint maybe even 3 plates if you wanted. Doesn't that look good? So now you've got a lovely sunflower with lots of petals on it. I think that's turned out really well. So let's see how you get on. I would love to see what you can make. Okay, I'd love to see your sunflowers. So get making. Boys and girls, I was in school today, believe it or not. I was in helping to look after some of the children that are going into school at the moment because their mums and dads are doing wonderful jobs for all of us. And when I was in, I noticed that they have planted some sunflower seeds. Look at these. Isn't that wonderful? Theirs have all started to grow. So if you've planted one, boys and girls, be patient. It will grow and it will look like this, and it'll get even taller. These are just little seedlings at the moment, but they are going to grow really, really tall and have beautiful yellow petals. And I look forward to seeing mine do that too. So I just thought I would show you the ones the boys and girls have been making, have planted in school. Before we go today, let's sing I'm a Little Sunflower. I'm a little sunflower, look and see. I'm a little sunflower, look and see. Here is my stem and here are my leaves. When the sun comes up, I turn my head. When the sun goes down, I go to bed. Great. Boys and girls, have a lovely weekend. Have a go at making a sunflower. You might think of a completely new way of making a sunflower, something different to what I've done. I'm sure you've got great ideas as well. So before we go today, I'm going to have a quick look. We're going to have a quick look at some photographs that the boys and girls have sent in. Remember, I love getting them, so keep them coming, okay? Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.